Hey love, what is up? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lauren, if you didn't know, and today we are going over some items that I picked up in my recent Sephora haul. Today we are going over some new items that I picked up from Sephora, including the YSL Plumping Lip Gloss, the Westman Atelier Blush Duos, as well as the Prada Eyeshadow Palette. So if you're interested in any of these products, just keep on watching. So the first product, to get out the way, we're gonna use this. I did a video recently which was my Sephora VIB wish list, and on that wish list was all of these items. And the one I was most nervous about was the one we're about to put on now. I figured let's get it out the way while I'm in the middle of shooting this video. I can accurately tell you if it causes any plumping, stinging, burning sensation, because I personally have never experienced a plumping product before. So this is going to be new for me. Any product I got that was plumping in the past never did anything, so I'm a little nervous. I did get this in the shade 05 California Sunshine, so we're about to try it on together. What I just wiped off my lips was my Dior Lip Glow Oil. I'm excited, a little nervous. The doe foot is kind of exactly like the Dior Lip Glow Oil. I do like a big doe foot though, so. And it has that candy apple scent that most YSL lip products have, so let's just try it. This is pretty. Okay. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. I want a little bit more shine out of this. I did get a shimmer finish, but I'm not really seeing any glitter. Okay. We're gonna let that sit and carry on with the video. So I don't feel anything as of right now, but that looks really pretty. Wow, okay, so we're gonna go over this product first. Let me just bring you in a little closer. So that's what this lip oil looks like. I will say I'm a little disappointed with the shimmer on it. Hold on, I'm starting to feel tingling. It's only been like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. There's shimmer in here, but it's not super pronounced. I wish the shimmer was a little bit more intense. Like they could have upped the glitter ante on this. But I am starting to feel stinging. And according to my viewfinder, it's been 40 seconds. It's not painful. It's tolerable. But I do feel something. Like I feel a little bit of stinging sensation. It's mainly in the center of my lips. But this is a really pretty color. Again, this is California Sunshine. Yeah, now it's starting to burn. It's been a minute. It's a minute and 10 seconds. Okay, we're just gonna push through. Happy thoughts, Lauren, happy thoughts. I wonder how long this stinging sensation is going to last, but in the meantime, like it's still tingling. We're 2 minutes in of me applying this. But this is the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss with Hyaluronic Acid. This retails for $40 and it came out in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades. They have 2 finishes. They have a high shine finish and they have a shimmer finish. The one I got is a shimmer finish and the one I have is in the shade 05 California Sunshine. It is an oil-infused, visibly plumping lip gloss that provides juicy, glossy shine and plumper, fuller-looking lips with an ultra-hydrating feel. It says it has hyaluronic acid, spicy ginger and pepper oils, as well as vitamin C in here. What else you need to know? Infused with spicy ginger oil and hyaluronic acid, this non-sticky gloss leaves lips feeling softer, smoother, and visibly plumped. Its jumbo plush wand provides a soft and cushiony feel. I'm not a fan of this sensation. I'm not sure if I will be able to get through this. The only disappointment I have with this, like I said, is it's not as glittery or shimmery as I would like. It's not enough for me personally. It is a lot more opaque than I was anticipating. Like it definitely gave my lips color to it. So this isn't sheer. It's not as sheer as I thought, which is weird because I definitely swatched this in store and it appeared on my hand to be a little bit more sheer and a lot more glittery. But this, I don't know, maybe I need to mix it up some more or something. That sounds gross. Maybe I need to mix it up more, but as of right now, it's just okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the stinging sensation. It's been 5 minutes and my lips are still stinging, but we're gonna go on to the next product. So the next product I have to go over with you guys is the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks Powder Blush Duo. I got mine in the shade Sable and Suede, which is described as a warm tawny and a warm rose. This is what it looks like. It comes with a cute little mirror. So Sable is this shade and Suede is this more darker reddish one. I like the packaging, this nice soft pink compact, very pretty. It's also very heavy and weighted. Like I expect luxury makeup to feel heavy and weighted, so. All right, the stinging sensation on my lips is getting a little bit more intense. I just gotta pause for that moment in time. And it's been at least 5 minutes at this point, but I digress. We're gonna carry on. I bought this with the intention of thinking it would be a nice, perfect nude everyday blush color, and I was correct. This does retail for $75 if I didn't mention that before. But what is it? It is a talc-free buildable powder duo for a dimensional flush of color. The finish is matte. It says, what else you need to know? Curated blush pairings give cheeks authentic dimension. Use the deeper shade to create a realistic depth and the lighter for a pop of joyful color. The silky smooth matte formula layers effortlessly over makeup to look like second skin. Nourishing ingredients provide streak-free payoff that lasts. So I do have B-roll of me applying this product to my face individually, each shade. So I'm gonna insert that now and I'll meet you right back here once that's done. Just a reminder, my face swatches are done on concealer skin and set with a translucent powder, so there are no other products on the face to interfere with the blush. So what you are seeing is true to color. I use a clean brush for both sides, and I dipped into the pan for both colors 3 times to build up the color. Both colors went on smooth and built up nicely. It's 100% a matte blush, but it melted into the skin and gave it a healthy flush of color. It doesn't look dull or flat, and the two shades definitely complement each other. As you can see, this shade Sable has a bit of a rosy pink undertone to it. So this is the face you're seeing in today's video. I have my base complexion down and I put on the Dior Luminizer in 04 Coral Glow first. Then I went in over top with the Westman Atelier blush. I mixed both of the colors together to see what that would look like. And then I followed up again with the Dior Luminizer over top of the blush. So today I actually mixed both colors together and I absolutely love this blush. This shade made me nervous. My hope was, because some of the reviews I watched, even though they didn't use this shade in particular, they had complained that it was more pigmented than they anticipated. So my hope was that this tan shade would be slightly more pigmented than anticipated, and I was correct. Today when I mix them together, I do think I have a nice, very healthy flush of color. I definitely see myself using this in the future, just kind of mixing them together all the time, or just reaching for the shade just to get a perfect nude tone color blush, because it did add a hint of something. I'm shocked. I do think I am the cusp of people who can get away with this color used by itself. If you are a deeper complexion, you definitely just have to mix these two at all times, or you're not going to get any utility or use out of this tan shade here. I do actually really enjoy this, so I'm happy I got this. If you were ever interested in Westman Atelier, I say give her a chance. She has good stuff. I haven't bought anything that like disappointed me, with my favorite product of hers being those loaded super cheek compact highlighter things that she has. My only complaint about her packaging is it's kind of hard to open. I had a hard time opening this earlier. That's why I'm kind of keeping it like half a jar right now while I'm talking about it. I feel like the lip that she provides, like that little indent to help you open it, usually isn't substantial enough in most of her products. So like I find myself kind of struggling or needing to use like a tool to open her products. I wouldn't worry about none of her products like opening up in my bag while traveling with it or anything like that, because the magnets she's using are very strong, they're sturdy. But yeah, I absolutely love this, so I'm glad I got this. I'm glad it's working. This is a matte finish. There is no glow with this. If you see glow today, I have on a highlighter from Dior. I'm not sure which video is gonna go up first, but if it's up already, I will link that video in the cards up above. There is no glow with this. It's completely matte, but despite it being matte, it does make your face look healthy. Like it doesn't look flat. It doesn't look dull. It kind of just looks like, you know, nice, flush, healthy skin. But yeah, there's no glow with this. There's no glow at all. And the last thing I'm showcasing in today's video is the Prada Eyeshadows. This is the Prada Beauty Dimensions Multi-Effect Refillable Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $85 and they have refills for $70. So you can pop this out and get a refill. You don't have to buy the entire compact. I got mine in the shade 08 Pansy. Neutral coral and peach tones create a luminous and sophisticated look highlighted by a begonia hollow twist. What is it? It's an eye palette inspired by the iconic prints from the house's archives with a unique set of 3 sophisticated neutrals and a single eccentric accent shade. What else you need to know? This refillable eyeshadow palette is an invitation to explore all your dimensions and experiment with endless combinations of easy to wear, easy to dare eye looks. Created using a low pressure injection process with micropixel. Who the fuck cares? I'm sorry. Created using low pressure injection process with micropixel pigments, the eyeshadow delivers one stroke color payoff with high color resolution. The hybrid creamy powder finish blends without fallout and provides weightless comfort. The eyeshadow delivers up to 10-hour wear and gives eyelids a smoother look after 28 days of use. You talking about skincare and my eyeshadow palette? Anyway. In my Sephora wishlist video, I'll link it up in the cards up above if you haven't watched it, I mentioned wanting one of these and I said I was only going to get one. And I was torn between 08 Pansy and 09 Primula. And Primula is the deep tones ranging from a vibrant terracotta to a rich reddish deep brown contrasted by an aqua hollow twist. I'm gonna need Primula. I like this. Let's just get into my eye demo first and then I'll meet you back here for my final thoughts. I first went in with the dark brown shade and I blended that all in the crease and on the outer corner of the lid. I then take a smaller shader brush and apply it on about 1/3 of the lower lash line as well. I do try to pack this color on with the same shader brush on the outer corner to build it up, but unfortunately this is as deep as this brown will go. I kind of expected that though. Also, it's not very brown. It looks brown in the palette, but as you can see on my complexion, it's pulling more like a rosy pink. I then take the lightest shade, the pink in the middle of the palette, and I pack that on 2/3 of the inner portion of the lid, creating a very pretty ombre effect. The eye look could have stopped right here, and it would have been a very everyday friendly wearable look. But I had to go in with the duochrome hollow shade, and oh my god, it definitely took it up a notch. This shade is stunning, but that's pretty much this eye look. Very simple, very easy. That there's no fragrance with this, so I do like that. The only complaint is I'm not a big fan of the shape of these eyeshadow pans, especially this one on the top. Like, why is this so small? Like, there's no way you're telling me this is the same amount of product that's in here as this. It might be, but like, I don't know. My eyes and brain won't allow me to believe that. But I don't like the shape or layout of the pants. I get it, the Prada triangle. I wish this was orientated a little differently. It's a pain in the ass to even just try to get to the shade. I will say these eyeshadows are so silky, like silky to the touch. They were right. There is no fallout with this. Like, I don't know what magic is in here that makes these so smooth, but they're so smooth and silky to the touch. They went on beautifully, like I had no problem. Everything seems to be staying in place. It's been about an hour since I've done my makeup and I don't see anything lifting up, no like weird creasing or disappearing. Everything went on smooth. This is a little light. This brown shade down here I thought would go a little bit deeper, but it does not. This is as deep as I'm going to get it. So if you're on the deeper end of the spectrum, I would definitely say stick to probably Primula. Not saying you can't use this, but this would be more of an accent palette for you than an everyday palette. I've been into soft eyeshadow looks lately, so like this works for me and my vibe right now. This duochrome shade in here. It's like this weird hollow green shade. We've seen shades like this before, but I don't know, like look at my eyes. Like it's very bright, it's very like in your face, and it just added like an extra dimension of pop. I really like my eyeshadow look today. Like it's doing everything I needed to do. Like, it's making me very happy. So I definitely am interested in more of these. I appreciate the fact that this is fragrance free, and I definitely need that shade 09 Primula. I definitely want Primula. I'm adding it to my list. I kind of need to see what she's doing too. It's a little after 10 a.m. when I first started applying this eyeshadow palette, so it's now noon. I'm gonna wear it for a couple hours and see how it wears throughout the day. So to wrap up my final thoughts on these products that I picked up in my recent Sephora haul. The Prada eyeshadow palette, yes, 100% yes. Pick whatever color story you want. Seem to be very nice and smooth. Now, I'm only basing this off of my first impressions today and the shade Pansy, but if this is any indication as to what the other eyeshadow palettes are doing, then I'm pretty sure Prada knows what they're doing. I am very impressed. I'm very happy with this purchase. Next up, we have the Westman Atelier Blush Duo. Yes, these appear more pigmented on the face than they do in pan, so just be mindful of that. I really like this. It went on the skin smooth. I have no complaints. Like, my skin looks great today, despite me having this weird pimple right here. I actually really love my complexion today, so yes, another yes. 10 out of 10 recommend. Yes, like, this is great. This is perfect. Now, as far as the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, why is the name so long? Like, why can't we just like come up with more simpler names? I feel like we're regressing as a society, because why does the name have to be 10 words long? Anyhow, this lip oil gloss. I'm not a fan of this like tingling sensation. I can still feel it, although now it's more subtle. It definitely is not as intense as the first 2 minutes when I first initially started to feel it. It's starting to fade, but I can still feel tingling. So I'm not crazy about that. I will still probably use this and use this up. I can definitely see myself using it while I'm out and about though, because I feel like if I'm out and about, I'm gonna most likely be distracted by whatever I'm doing outside versus like, you know, just me sitting in the house right now chilling. It is pretty. It definitely has more opacity than I thought, because this is a shimmer finish. Again, they have two finishes. They have a high shine one and a shimmer finish. I'm glad I stuck to my guns and only got one, because I was very tempted to get two, but I'm not crazy about this stinging, tingling sensation. So it's tolerable. It's not like the end of the world. Like, it's not like, oh my god, I need to wipe this off my lips immediately, because if I felt like that, I would have wiped my lips off. I don't feel like that, but I'm not crazy about the sensation. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I don't think it did anything as far as plumping my lips. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and my lips look normal. So I'm going through this weird sensation and pain, it feels like, for nothing. Like, this is all for naught. They could have just made this without the plumping. Like, I wish they would have just made this without the plumping. It's nice. If you don't mind plumping products, you'll probably like this. I don't think it works as far as plumping goes. I do like this color. I wish there was a little bit more shimmer in it. It's very subtle, the shimmer in here. I say if you were to get this, just pick one. You do not need to get every one in the range. My lips do feel moisturized. The shine is still there as I've been talking this whole time, so it's good, but I just wish it didn't have that stinging sensation. I will leave a comment down below when I fully realize like my lips aren't tingling anymore. I don't understand the joy that people get out of like really spicy food, but the fact that they're using peppers in here, pepper oils and ginger, yeah, that mix is definitely like not like for me. If you're probably used to spicy and hot food and you eat it regularly, this probably won't bother you as much. But me, I don't eat food like that regularly, and I'm not a big fan of hot and spicy food. Like, it's not my go-to. Never a fan of like the burning lips or your nose potentially running while eating food. Like, I don't understand those type of people at all. If you are that type of person, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Anyway, I digress. This is okay. So just to quickly recap, Prada eyeshadows, yes. Westman Atelier, yes. These two products are a go. Love them. This is just okay. Buy at your own risk. But that's all from me today. Appreciate you hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Hi, I'm back. It is now 5:34 in the evening, several hours later. And just want to do a quick little check-in. This is what my face is looking like. Pretty good. I would say ignore this area around my nose because my sunglasses was there. And I didn't do anything to like reinforce like my makeup to stay on my nose right there. So this area looks a little janky, but everything is looking pretty good. And I'm surprised this eye looks as good as it does because it is windy as hell outside today. And this eye kept like being irritated by the wind every time like it blew. Like, I felt like something got in my eye, and I was rubbing it a few times it still looks good. So, but just wanted to give that quick little check-in and update you, because I said I would if I could. I would say everything is wearing well. The blush is still there, my highlighter is there, my eyeshadow is still there. The only thing that's not there is the lip oil, but once it wore away, I didn't immediately reapply anything either when it wore away. I just kind of went about my day for several hours after the fact. I applied something close to 5, which was just a regular lip balm, not the YSL one. I couldn't do that tingling sensation, but yeah, my lips felt hydrated that entire time. It didn't feel like they needed moisture. So that's good. This is great. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.